actually cared about you and liked you and wanted to win you over and wanted to be talked about in town, so he or she gave you 13 donuts for the price of 12. Go to Whole Foods and pick up 13 donuts. Let me see if they charge you for 12. Let me save you a lot of time. They won't. And the reason you didn't get freaky deaky at the local bar was because that would get back to grandma and dad and uncle and everything. That is the kind of spotlight that social media is bringing. I gave a talk in Napa Valley and went ballistic on them, saying, you are age discriminating against people that come to your tasting rooms on the weekends. And you see somebody under 30 and you think they're there just to get drunk. And I watch how you guys treat them, because I've been treated that way even. And I said, you're making a massive mistake. Because while you're catering to Mr. 65-year-old with a suit and tie and you think he's going to buy stuff, and you're blowing off Sally, 27-year-old, because you think she's there to get drunk, when she's out of there, she is Facebook messaging and Twittering that you suck, and all 800 of her friends are never coming back. How many of you guys know the movie Bruno? Came out last year. Bruno had one of the biggest openings in Hollywood history. 42 million on a Wednesday night. Huge Wednesday night number. Why? Because the guy came out with a movie a couple years prior called Borat. It was a big hit. Plus, they also spent $1 trillion if you live in Manhattan like I do. Not one taxi cab, not one bus stop ad. No, you couldn't. I mean, I was turning on my faucet and Bruno was popping out. It was everywhere. Opens to 42 million. What happens on Thursday, the next day, was the biggest shift in Hollywood's business model in the last 50 years. Thursday was the biggest drop-off in cinema history. In the history of cinema. Why? Because every person that came out of that movie theater on Wednesday night Facebooked and Twittered and said, this sucks. And the movie collapsed. Word of mouth is moving so fast now that Hollywood has had to adjust. Several movie studios have shelved projects because they don't have the 4 to 5 week buffer for it to travel and be established as sucking, so they can't just buy enough ads and do enough promo and put them on Conan and Leno enough to make you go and buy it. That's what's happening. There's a complete shift in our business world. It's powerful, and I promise it means a lot. I'll leave you with one thing, and then I want to do a couple questions. I don't have to send some books. To put it in real life terms, I'll give you this. Last year, I spent $7,500 on 3 different campaigns for Wine Library, my retail wine shop. I bought a billboard right by the Newark airport. It said free shipping for the month of December on winelibrary.com with this code. I bought an ad, full page, in the Star Ledger, which is Jersey's #1 paper, in the food section, the place to be, for $7,500, free shipping code. I bought a radio campaign, $7,500, New Jersey 101.5, everybody listens, with a shipping code. I sent 1 tweet. Cost me nothing. And I got 1,850 codes from that tweet. I got less than 500 from the other 3 combined. 22 G's, 0. 3 times higher return. That, my friends, is business. Thank you.
Questions for Gary. On the Twitter game, it seems like everybody's just following for a reply, for another follow back.
That's people that don't understand it.
Right, and everybody's just adding a spammy URL at the end. So it's like every single tweet is like, hey, check out this video, how to make $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is going to go the way of the CB radio, because it's just everybody's just going to get burned down on it.
Yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
You know. So my question is, how do you get around that?
Easy.
Yeah. Thanks.
When somebody joins Sports Illustrated's writing team, and they put out 12 bad articles and nobody reads them and everybody hates them, they get fired. And when a newscaster is not interesting and is boring and we don't like them, they get fired. See, what I know is this. This is a filtering process. Cream rises to the top. This is about platform. You know, there's no debating whether Twitter works or not. The answer's been already answered. It works. You don't have to follow people. See, as soon as somebody starts spamming you and you don't like what they have to say, there's a really crazy thing. It's called unfollow. It's like changing the channel. It's like canceling your subscription. It's the same game. The difference is, my friend, is this. No longer is there a gatekeeper that's putting an anchor on because they're a friend of a friend. No longer are the best voices and the most passionate voices being muted because they live in Wyoming and they're not going to move to New York or LA and get their shot. Media, as we've known it for the last 50 years, is communism. Media, as we're going to know it forward, is capitalism. Everybody's got a shot. CAA, the biggest talent agency in Hollywood, signed me. I'm repped by the same people that rep Derek Jeter and Oprah and Beckham. It's ridiculous. And you know how it happened? Not by me going there and waiting tables, by me executing first and then coming to me. And the fact that every person in this room can do that, the fact that every person in this room can keep doing what they're doing. You know what, let me ask this, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll do the one thing quick. How many of you, and once again, don't lie, you guys have been awesome with the hands, I appreciate it. How many of you are 100%, not 99, 100% happy with what you do for a living? 100, raise your hand. Big percentage, I'm impressed. Awesome, not bad, maybe 8%. Okay, here's what I know. The fact that you guys all have the ability to continue to work your 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or 8 to 7 or 8 to 9, lots of, you know, people work hard, and then come home, spend some time with the family, because family first. That's the game. But after that, the fact that you can, in your pajamas, build your business around what you love, whether that's coffee, or rock climbing, or parenting, or gardening, or the Red Sox, whatever that is, the fact that you can build that business from 9 p.m. to 2 in the morning, that's unbelievable, because nobody used to be able to do that. And the fact that you can do that at zero cost is powerful.